Check it. Now we in the Cypher. Episode 19, now we in the Cypher. Episode 19, now we in the Cypher. What, we in the Cypher. Episode 19, now we in the Cypher. Episode 19, now we in the Cypher. Episode 19, now we in the Cypher. So go fuck yourself, baby. Shit. You guys can notice a noticeable difference about how we are going to do the show today. Right now, instead of doing the show on a green screen and putting up the fantastic studio thing behind me, I decided that I'm just going to let you guys see where I do most of my work. This is my production studio where I do editing for Take It Back, music shit, fucking the whole 9 yards. So, this is episode 19 in the Cypher. As you can see, I'm by my lonesome today. Taboo went to go check out the new street renaming for Pumpkinhead. They renamed the street in Brooklyn after Pumpkinhead, which is like the ultimate honor. And it's unbelievable, man, to see a dude that was just all about this culture get some recognition in his hometown. It's unbelievable, man. I wish I could have been there today, but I have to do the show. So I'm here to notify you guys about what happens in the world, man. What the fuck else is good, man? This week we had the passing of Prince. That's it's whack, man. It's whack. Anytime an artist dies, it's whack. You know what's even whacker is I go on Facebook and I see like a lot of people talking about, rest in peace, Prince. But that's not whack. That's cool. Show your respects. Do what you got to do. But at the same time, I feel like whenever motherfuckers die, the whole entire world hops on their dick and shit. And it's like, why don't we show people that kind of fucking love and support while they're here? I mean, it's unfortunate when people had to go, but I feel like it almost makes me not want to say, I don't like making things about myself. That's like the whole world makes everything about them now. It's like, oh, Prince died. This affected me in this way. To me, I think about this shit, and it's like, while being sad, it's not going to affect my relationship with Prince in the least bit. I never knew Prince. I only got to enjoy his music like everybody else. So when I see people like writing stuff and it just makes me feel weird about it. It makes me wonder what's going to happen when I go. I want to live forever. That's the other thing. It brings about all these feelings in me about the death and my demise. And I'm not even going to front, like I don't have a fear of dying. Like my whole life, which it revolves around staying alive, which you can never tell by looking at me because I don't exactly take care of myself. But I'm scared to die. People will be like, fuck that, I ain't scared to die, bitch. You'll be on your knees when you meet your maker with that fucking bullshit, if you even believe in that shit. Like, people like, I talk to, my cousin says this shit all the time. I'm like, bro, you need to relax. You're going to give yourself a fucking heart attack. He's like, oh, thank God. Why would you say that? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Why be here then? I'm not specifically going to, take it out on my cousin. I'm just bringing it up in general. He's not the only person I know that says shit like that. To me, life is fucking precious, man. It really is. And every time I see somebody that, that did something with their life, like Prince, for instance, that's a beautiful fucking thing. It's like, if you're here, it's like, why are you here? What are you going to leave behind when you go? And for a guy like that who's been so celebrated, who's been, responsible for so many people's happiness in life, I honestly feel like it's more of a celebration more than anything when they die, that we acknowledge why they were here. It's like, if they died, it was their time to go. Of course, it's too soon, but when you got a guy like that leaves behind this fucking catalog of music that will bring people happiness and that has brung people happiness for fucking years and for many more years to come, it's almost like a beautiful thing that he was able to leave that for us. And while being sad, it's amazing at the same time. So that it makes me wonder, whenever I see people writing stuff like that on Facebook, it makes me wonder, what people are going to say about me when I'm gone, and it makes me wonder what the fuck these people are doing for themselves, even to leave. What are you going to leave behind? It's a thing that I think about all the time. It's like, and that's why I'm so driven to do all of this. Like, even though this shit might not mean nothing to you, but this podcast means a lot to a lot of people. And I feel like this is something I'm doing, part of my legacy. My music is something I'm doing that's part of my legacy. The acting stuff is something I'm doing that's part of my legacy. Am I satisfied with what I would leave behind today if I go? Not yet. I hope I got 100 more years in me that I can continue to create. And I'm already 34. So if I live to 134, I'll be the oldest fat man in the history of fat men. So, which is a great, that would be a great honor for me. But anyway, man, rest in peace to Prince, man. You made a lot of babies happen with that baby making music you made. You made a lot of people happy. You affected a lot of people in the way a lot of people live their lives, man. You wrote a lot of songs for people that made their career. It's like this dude is... I was also watching this other thing that said Prince was a Jehovah's Witness, so he wasn't really able to talk about the good things he did. He just did them. And there was a guy that worked for him that started talking about all the stuff that Prince did behind the scenes that he didn't even want credit for. And it was crazy, man. It's amazing the effect that somebody, a positive person, could have on the world. Like, when they're willing to make a change, when they're willing to make a difference in the world, and how many lives they could touch, and how much, effect they could have on the people, places, and things around them. So, anyway, man, like I said, rest in peace to Prince. Anyway, we got a lot of shit going on. I'm by myself, obviously, today, so if it seems as though I'm I'm a little off, it's because when I got Tabs here with me or a co-host with me, I have somebody with me that could read the fucking, just keep you guys busy or talk to you while I'm reading the notes. But I don't have somebody with me here to read the notes or to keep you busy while I'm reading the notes, so I have to do it. But we got a major announcement to make, and I'm going to make it, and you guys are going to bear with me as I pull up the email. This is from Mo, right? And we got stuff we're going to talk about in regards to a contest that we have going on. It's called the CL Smooth King Remix Battle. All right, and I'm going to read it off my phone. So I'm going to put my phone right up here, and you guys can see it because I'm partially blind. CL Smooth presents the King Remix Battle. The legendary CL Smooth is looking for the best remix of his latest single, King. The legendary CL Smooth, who is best known for his duality with Pete Rock of hip-hop's golden era, is back in full effect. Earlier this month, in April, CL Smooth shared a preview of his newest single, King, which displays his signature smooth flow and sharp sound. Now the legend is putting the DJ masses to the test with a battle for who could remix his catchy single the best. The winner of the battle will have their remix featured on CL Smooth's upcoming mixtape, King. In exchange, the legend will spit 16 bars on their song. The song must be for non-commercial use, meaning so you can't remix this song and then put it on a project and then sell it. That's not what this is about. The participant must follow CL Smooth on one of his social media accounts, download the King single via SoundCloud. The DJ must upload the remix track to their SoundCloud and use the official King single image as their photo. The remix track must be submitted via Twitter or Facebook, along with a follow-up email. Once submitted, all remix tracks will be reposted to CL Smooth's SoundCloud account. If the DJ does not have a SoundCloud account, they can email their remix to therealclsmooth@gmail.com. The remix will be uploaded to CL Smooth's SoundCloud account for the sake of the battle. For DJs that own a SoundCloud account, they must share the remix on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and tag CL Smooth with use of appropriate social media handles. Okay, there will be 2 rounds for the King Remix Battle. As submissions are going on, round 1 until the deadline May 1st, voting will be taking place via the Boombox voting platform. Voting producer of the original King single, The Key and the Key and the legendary Kid from Kid and Play who votes will proceed to round 2. Round 2 of the remix battle will be hosted on artist branding platform Cypher Circuit. That's where we come in. For a full week, voting will be allowed for round 2 of the battle. Voting for this final sector of the battle will end on May 7th. I need glasses, yo. Seriously, I've been fighting it for years, but it's hard for me to see these fucking things. So, for the King Remix Battle has received, so far, the King Remix Battle has received over 30 submissions from DJs all over the globe, ranging from Japan, Germany, Spain, Switzerland to the U.S. hip-hop enthusiast areas in the international, to U.S. hip-hop enthusiast areas in likes of New York, Philly, California, and Atlanta. Some submissions are also gaining international radio play, along with highly favorable feedback. There is a playlist on SoundCloud for destined for all King Remix submissions. The legend believes hip-hop is about collaboration. I want this project to be an opportunity to interact with real hip-hop heads who respect the culture. This is so dope. Like, I read this. I'm reading this for the first time. Mo called me. He's like, yo, did you read the press release? I read a little bit of it while I was shitting, but I wanted to read it while I was live on the show so I could talk about it with you guys. And this is really dope. This is really big for Cypher Circuit. This is really big for you guys, too. So, following the King Remix Battle, CL Smooth will be presenting the King MC Battle, hosted on artist branding platform Cypher Circuit, through their weekly Murder the Beat, featured on Instagram. The instrumentals to CL Smooth's single, King, will be Cypher Circuit's Beat of the Week, as MCs from all over the globe spit 15 seconds worth of bars to show and prove their rapping abilities. The winner of this battle will be chosen to spit a 12-bar intro for a track on CL Smooth's forthcoming mixtape. Further details on this battle coming soon. Now, you can check out CL Smooth on Instagram at TheRealCLSmooth, Twitter at CoreyCLSmooth, Facebook CL Smooth, official site http://therealclsmooth.com. Check out the King Remix playlist, Round 1 Boombox voting system, and CL Smooth King single. But that's really dope. And that is big for us, and it's an opportunity for you guys as well through us. So if you're a member of Cypher Circuit or you check into what we do, I think it's going to be a really good look for anybody that wants to get involved. You should do your submissions. You should fucking follow CL Smooth, and you should get ready, because this is just the beginning of what we have in store for people in the future that are interactive with our platform. This is just something, to get us started. We look forward to working with CL Smooth more in the future, and we hope that you guys take part in this shit. We really do. I think it's going to be fucking fantastic. I think it's a big opportunity for anybody to get exposure. It's dope that somebody of that caliber would notice what we're doing and get involved. And I shout out to CL Smooth, his whole team, everybody involved, and I can't wait to see what happens with this. So definitely fucking get your submissions in. Go on to cyphercircuit.com, and you could probably read the press release that I just read in case you need the information. I'm sure it's on CL Smooth's website. All the information you need. Definitely follow all the social media accounts relevant to CL Smooth, and we'll keep you informed and in the loop about what happens with the contest. But that's really fucking dope, man. That's an opportunity that a lot of you guys would never get, fucking to rock with CL Smooth. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man. I got people texting me. It's feeding back on my microphone here. I think I'm going to have to shut my phone on to fucking airplane mode. Make that go away. So, word. What else is new with you fuckers? They had the listening party for 310 last night out in Philly. I talked to Mo, who was in the building. And he said, he was like, dude, this kid's got some dope shit going here. He said, it's different from what you're used to hearing. I mean, he said he's going to send me a copy or get me a copy so I could hear it and talk about it on the show. We're supposed to do an interview with 310, but the way, schedules are going with just me and Tabs, and 310's real busy right now working on his project. We'll definitely work it out in the future, but right now we couldn't get it done this weekend because Tabs is out at that PH thing, and then next week is a different Cypher from Austin House, and conflicts with that, and I have my son, and all kinds of fucking fun stuff. So, you definitely need to, if you haven't already, check for 310. Check him out. He's a really talented dude. He's really different. He looks different. He sounds different. His energy is different. Everything about the dude, to me, in hip-hop today, it's really important when people have their own identity to me. I listen to all kinds of shit. People peg me as this underground New York rapper dude, and I only like that shit. Yeah, of course. I came up listening to Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Nas, Biggie, all that shit, but I do my shit while I'm in the car, to driving in cars with Phil videos, and sometimes I don't even talk. I put the camera facing out the window, I drive, and then I just bump my playlist. And I got a severe ADD of iPod ADD there. So I'll be driving, and I'm just switching tracks, and cats will be like, yo, what the fuck is that? I never heard that. Like, I listen to all kinds of crazy hip-hop shit. Different shit. New York shit, Cali shit, down south shit. Like, just, like, one of the shit, like, I'm a big fan of this dude, Wax. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's got a couple albums out. He's really dope. He does something different. He does something this is what I'm talking about also with 310. It's like, you can't jack Wax's style, because jacking his style would just be like you faking the funk all the way. That's him. It's so individual to him, what he does. It's about his life. He talks about his experiences from the point of view that he has. And while me and him really don't have a lot in common, besides the fact that we both love hip-hop, I fuck with his music because it's a vibe. It's a feeling that you get. It's coming from such a sincere place that it's really dope. I really like it. I really am feeling Wax's music. So if you haven't checked out, he's got a new album out, and he's got a couple albums out. Check him out. Just type in fucking Wax rapper on Google. I'm sure I could have gave you a better link to his name, but he's definitely big enough that you'll find him by just typing in Wax rapper on Google. So, what else is new, man? Whenever I'm up here by myself, I just don't know what to talk about. Tabs keeps me somewhat in line to talk, because I'll just talk forever. So, I got the new truck. Got that thing on the road. Got it cranking. Had a little issue with a couple of things. Had to get it right from the dealer. I brought it back there. They squared it away. So if anybody is interested in a BMW, go to GTS Motorsports, Hempstead Turnpike, Franklin Square, or Elmont. See the dude Sergio Alberta. Dude definitely took care of me. Dude has a passion for BMW. So if you're in the market, or you're just looking for somebody to work on your car, dude is a fair dude. He's a good dude, and he'll take care of you. And he didn't even tell me to say this. Doesn't even know I do this podcast. I just see something, I say something. That's the motto. If it's legit and motherfuckers ain't faking the funk, then I'm with it. Speaking of faking the funk, we don't fake the funk at all here at Cypher Circuit. At least I won't. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's funny. Whenever, like nowadays, this all goes into what I was talking about last week about going viral and what people want to do. They want to blow up. To me, it's like, you need to have, and the worst part is when somebody of substance fakes the funk, to me, it's kind of like, why? Like, you are achieving what you're destined to achieve right now. If you were meant to achieve more, keep working, keep grinding, and you will have success. There's no shortcut to success. Now, there's different things that will get you there faster. Like, every time people see these bullshit artists making it, when I say bullshit, they may be good. They may not just be my cup of tea, but I could tell you what they're doing that makes a difference in their career that you're not doing. They're working. They got a team of people working behind them, servicing their records, getting their records out for publicity, doing videos, servicing their videos, getting their videos out for publicity, touring, doing radio spots, doing everything. If you're not doing all that shit, even at the most minuscule level, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. I don't care if, as long as you get out there, you put yourself out there and you continually do work and you do it in the right direction to try to make a difference in your career, and people will take notice to that shit. It will always go noticed. It'll never go unnoticed. Whether they're hating, whatever. If people keep seeing you, they're noticing you. And in the long run, that will affect you in a positive way. Because they'll be like, this dude is here. This dude is serious. This dude is about that life. He's doing this for real. So, but what I'm saying is, don't fake the fucking funk. Like, a lot of people do shit nowadays where they try to manipulate the view that society, or that, not even just society, just like the view that other people will have toward them through social media, through YouTube, through Twitter, through Instagram. A lot of people are buying followers, buying views, buying plays. What does that do at the end of the day? What message does that send? People know when you're doing it now. It's like, if you have 50,000 plays per song, nobody comments, nobody likes, you're not touring the world, you're not fucking selling merch, It's just not a full circle thing. It's so easy to spot this shit down nowadays that I don't know, why anybody would do it. It's a bad look. It takes away from you as an artist. It takes away from the bigger picture. Like it almost makes people want to tell you to go fuck yourself. Like it's like it's so disingenuous, and it's not a good look for you when you're trying to build something. People like to have the feeling that they're getting involved in something on the ground level. Like, if they believe in you, they'll stick it out with you, and they'll tell people about you if you're doing something dope. It's a grassroots thing. You got to word of mouth that shit. You got to tell people. You got to be out there. You can't just make joints from the comfort of your crib, never leave your crib, never be out in the scene, and never achieve that shit organically and expect it to pop. Like, it's not the same as it was years ago. MySpace days, people used to fucking just buy MySpace page views and have their player up to fucking 1 million views, and then people would talk about you on MySpace and put you in the top 8 and all kind of fucking crazy shit. It's not the same anymore. Like, that would give you a little buzz, like Tila Tequila. She made a career out of that. It didn't hurt her that she was a beautiful woman and she had no problem showing her titties off and sucking dick in pornos and all kind of shit like that. But what I'm saying is, nowadays, if you're a talented artist, let that shit speak for you. Do all the other shit. Get yourself out there. Do shows. Do videos. Be everywhere, so it doesn't look like you're everywhere. You're not buying the look of being everywhere. You're actually everywhere you could be. And if you can't, say you got a part-time job, say you got children, say you got whatever reasons that is keeping you grounded and keeping you at home and not allowing you to be out there and participating in the scene like that, work harder when you could at the stuff that if say you can't leave, you can't tour, stay home, stay in the lab. Instead of doing 2 songs that week, do 5. Grind. If you want this, grind. You think I have dedicated my life to this shit right now. I have 2 days off. 1.5 of them is spent doing this podcast. I shoot it on Saturday. I edit it into Sunday. This is not a joke. You have to, and this will pay dividends in the future. Whether if it's through Cypher circuit or in the Cypher, or it's just I'm editing fucking 6 hours a week. That's gonna pay in the future with all the film stuff I do. I spend so much time doing it that it's so fluent to me. It's such a liquid movement for me that it doesn't take anything for me to do. So if I'm editing film, editing audio, editing the podcast, it's that muscle is being flexed. You have to flex these muscles. You have to do what the fuck you can do to keep yourself sharp. You got to keep them blades sharp, and you got to fucking swing them. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just have a blade and be like, swing it. Swing that motherfucker. It shows. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not able to be in here, I try to I have a stack of fucking cards that I carry around in my pocket, and I hand them to people. I ran out of them yesterday. I left some at home. I was at this spot where I go and shop for records. It's a thrift shop, and they have records, and they have fucking vintage polo, and they got all kinds of fucking dope shit. It's my spot. I'm not telling you where it is. But the kid at the register had he had a tattoo on his hand that had music clefs, and he had a fucking mic on his arm. I was like, yo, homie, you fuck with music? He was like, yeah. I told him, I'm like, check out Cypher Circuit. Check it out. Bang. Get on there. At Cypher Circuit. It's on Instagram. We do this shit for MCs. We do this shit for producers. I want people to know. I want my work to speak for me. I want them to find it. I want them to get involved. I want them to have something in their life for this music shit to look forward to, because there's not a lot of shit nowadays. There's so many people out there faking the funk and fucking everything up for everybody that we have to do something that's genuine to the culture and genuine for everybody that wants to be involved. This is a fucking an equal ground for people that people could come to, and they could celebrate this hip-hop shit with us and not feel like an outcast and not feel like an outsider, and have a place that it could be home for them. So that's why it's important for me to keep this shit as genuine as possible, because for so long it was like I'm just seeing shit like, people rapping and buying these views and making themselves look bigger than what they are, and it takes away from the experience of even being able to enjoy their music for me, because I feel like, is this dude saying that where he's at is not good enough, so he has to try to make us all believe that he's somewhere else. And it's definitely something that it had a lot to do with the direction that the game has gone in and how people perceive it. It's like it's almost a joke to tell people you're a rapper now. When they meet you and they're like, oh yeah, you're a rapper, you selling ringtones, what are you doing? Like, I don't have this discussion with people. Like, with people that do know and they find out and then they find my music and they check it out, or they check out in the Cypher, or they see all the shit we're doing up here. I'll talk about it after the fact, after they see what I've done and how serious it is and the level of work that I put in. But like right on the surface, the oh, you're a rapper shit, when they think you're a rapper, they think you're a rapper like the other dudes that are fucking up the game. And I'm just like, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't want to co-sign it. I don't want to be involved in that bullshit. So that's what it is, man. I hope everybody's having a good fucking day when you watch this. I hope it's a good time for you when you really enjoy yourself. So, oh God, the other day I was at work. I was bored as fuck, dude. Like really bored. So I was like, yo, I posted it. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, you're fucking up, because I do this shit on there. Why does this have to happen? It's making this noises. I do this shit on there. Where I posted this shit. I was like, yo, like this comment if you want me to roast one of your fucking pictures. And I got about 30 people that liked it. My name on Facebook is Phil Locastro. I got the picture of the in the Cypher logo with my face on there, so definitely add me if you haven't already. But I was like, yo, like this picture if you want me to roast one of your pictures. So here we go. This is what I did. I came on there. Hold on, I gotta find it because I'm gonna read you some of these. I wrote, I'm fucking bored to death. Like this status if you want me to roast one of your pictures. So, alright. So, dude posted the pictures. I wrote, how's this nicka? I wrote Nikki because it's funny. It sounds funny. It's all about funny words to me when I'm roasting people. How's this nicka? 19 but 46 in the face. Son looked like his last girlfriend had a purple dildo she fucked him with named Earl. Why his hat crooked? This dude fat and skinny at the same time. Lopsided ass motherfucker lost his right ear in a cockfight. Ha! So that was funny. And then there's another one. It was this dude. I don't know where he was from, but he was like a young, dark-skinned black kid. And I'm like, yo. And he said some stupid shit to me. I'm like, this dude looked like he lived in a clay hut with glass windows. People are only allowed one haircut a year where he's from. He's saving his. How come this dude looked like he about to start telling me about what kind of scrimp he cooked over an open flame barbecue made out of a used oil drum that still had 10W30 at the bottom of it? And these people, they don't get mad either. They laugh. This shit is funny. It's a joke. There's another picture of a kid with a cat on his face, and I'm like, this is the closest this dude got to pussy, like ever. That night, every cat in the neighborhood started a watch group to prevent this type of fuckery from ever happening again. This picture is both equal parts heartwarming and gay at the same time, all while simultaneously being the biggest turnoff to women on earth. I speak for all men when I say you have emasculated us all. P.S. I love cats. That's what I wrote. Next up, it was a picture of a dude with both his arms out like this. And I'm like, this dude acting like somebody asked him how wide his asshole was in this picture. Look, Grandmaster B is gonna fly. Homeboy rolls up to the girls he knew from high school at parties with his arms open wide like, where's my hug at? Oh, man. This is another one. This is the one I was talking about before. This motherfucker just inboxed me talking about my uncle died and left a large sum of money in a trust for me, and he's the only one that could get it out, but first needs my social security's number and bank account info. Why every picture this motherfucker upload is him next to some modern first world amenity like he proud to have a phone in his village? Where he from? This dude looked like he sell belts, wallets, and stolen tampons and deodorant on 116 in Lex. Stop playing. This is comedy, folks. Don't get fucking mad. This is what I do. I write comedy. All right, so this is another one. This is from the homies J.O., The Last Man, and Ren Thomas. They both like the status, and I'm cool with both of these dudes. It's no disrespect. No disrespect to anybody. This shit was solely intended to make motherfuckers laugh, and they liked it, so they knew what they were getting into. But I don't know if you guys know J.O. and Ren. They're both a little on the chubby side. I said, I really admire the fact that y'all got together and said, fuck it. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to make diabetes suffer from us. How's this nigga Ren the same height standing up and laying down? Why J.O. look like he got 4 digits up his ass in his picture? And he liked it too. Whose idea was it to put the old band back together anyway? In 06, these guys used to dress up like ladies of the night and tour the East Coast as plus-size female rap group Mo Cushion for the Pushin'. Ha! This one. All right. I'm going to see if I can blow this picture up so y'all can see it. This is the last one I'm going to read. Now, check this guy out. You can see this? Check this guy out right here. He's wearing a fucking Nobody Beats the Wiz costume. Or whatever the fuck. A king. I said, I thought they said Nobody Beats the Wiz. I guess they didn't see Dr. Pepper coming. Motherfucker got the worst case of sugars ever recorded in history. This dude pisses a sugary glaze onto his turds after he takes his breakfast shit in the morning. Homeboy looked like if he had the chance to wish for more wishes, he would take 1 chocolate cake instead. And then he had the dog, I said, and then I wrote back another comment. I wrote, and fuck your dog. And then he wrote, my dog has got cancer and he's dying. I said, well, good. Fuck that dog into the afterlife too. I really like dogs, so anyway, I'm not going to read anymore. It's all about comedy, bro. It's all about, I don't have any personal feelings toward any of these people. I like them all. It's all in good fun. So if you're sensitive, don't add me on Facebook because I'm practicing writing. That's what I do. I write. I am a writer. Writing comedy, writing jokes, writing scripts, writing movies. So I'm flexing that muscle, like I said before. Flex them muscles. It's supposed to be funny. I'm here to make people laugh. I figured that out. That's why I'm here. I'm entertaining. I'm here to entertain you. So definitely add me on Facebook, Phil Low Castro. Anyway, so I went for an audition this week. I went and read for a part in a Marvel television show, which is pretty. I haven't heard anything back yet. It normally takes about a week or so. That would be real dope if I got the part. I'd be like the coolest dude in fucking 6th grade. People would be like, what? That dude's in a Marvel TV show? I signed an NDA, which is called, it's a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't tell you anything more than that. I just went to read for a part in the film, or in the show. But my fingers are crossed. Hopefully I get it. Anyway, we're going to get right into this, because I think it's time. I don't want to go too long today, even though we're almost there. We're going to do Murder the Beat. We're going to murder the beat, murder the beat. And this week's Murder the Beat is brought to you by My Stinky Diarrhea Farts. My Stinky Diarrhea Farts is a company that is offering the best in stinky diarrhea farts. Diarrhea farts? I just made that whole thing up so I could play. This is the beat. People were rapping over this. Yeah, and I like to rap slowly. When I get your girl, she always blow me. I'm in the car and I'm driving through the neighborhood. I'm like, what up, shorty? Did you say my wood? Did you say my wood is big and it's nice? And you put it in your mouth like twice. Then I drop you off and I put you on the next shit, next whip, next necklace. And I rock it with respect, yeah. You want to hear it? All right, maybe I'll try to really rhyme. Yeah. We still killing it. Every time I rhyme, I reveal this shit. When I make up these lines off the top of my head, they always rhyme every time they shine. You can't see me, you must believe me, that the words that I spit never cheesy, never easy, like that bitch that you roll with, fuck it. When I come through, make her suck it. I protected my rhymes when I injected. Older flows on the beat, they inspected like FDA, like food. Alright, well, I'm stupid. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to rhyme today. But I'm going to get into some people that were. We got some dope submissions this week for MurderTheBeat. Check them out, yo. First up, I'm going to tell you who we got. First up, Oh, first up. Oh, shit. We got a dude called Cineas.
Just wouldn't be the same. They knew the man, but not many knew the meaning of the name. He was gifted with unlimited rhymes, universal. When that daily operation dropped, niggas took it personal. It's one of my favorites of all time. Dwick was my shit though. Can it be that it was all so simple? Back when rap was real, he tried to warn us about these cornball niggas chasing mass appeal. And now, what do we have here? A bunch of cornballs fronting for the masses with no rapping skills. Just want to take a moment, pay respect to the architect. Salute a pioneer who mastered the art of wreck. Gone but not forgotten, it's saying the least. So this for Guru one time. Rest in peace. Fuck cancer.
Word, man. This dude told me how to say his name too. He wrote it. I'm fucking stupid. Shout out to him. No, he's dope. I'm glad he's rocking with us now because he's definitely brings something to the table that I'm really feeling. Reminds me of everything I grew up listening to. So that's what's up, y'all. Next up, we got a cat that has been up here many times before. We fuck with her hard body. She's dope at doing what she does, and her name is The Killer KC.
Yeah, it's 420 kicking back with a doobie. No, I'm only playing. You would laugh if you knew me. Man, I ain't smoked in years and they still ask if I blew trees. They think I'm always high just cause I'm naturally goofy. But just cause I don't smoke no more don't mean I'm a knock it. You should put one in the air for me. I used to be a pothead. Can I get a high five?
Ha! Shout out to fucking Killer Casey. It's funny that she talks about that. I wrote something on Facebook the other day on 420 Day, man. Like, people, all right, if you're over a certain age, you don't have to make an announcement that you're 420, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I don't know anything, but I'm just saying. Like, after a certain point, I think people could look at you and tell that you smoke a lot of pot. You don't have to tell the whole world. And I have nothing against pot. I just do not. I have a child. I have a job. I have people in life that look up to me, and I do not want to shape their opinions. So I don't go publicly whether I smoke weed or not. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not legal to smoke pot where I'm from. So you just don't, this is like, you don't talk about it. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you do? You do it. I ain't got no fucking problem with it. Everybody knows me. I ain't got no fucking problem with it. But I find like, it's like, why am I finding grown-ups talking about smoke pot? It's all good. I don't want to send the wrong message. Smoke all the pot you want. It's all good. Pass that shit. Next up, we got, no, we already did him. So, oh, no, we already did her too. Oh, good. So, right now, I'm going to bring to you Chris Romero.
Don't let the demons reside as they tell you to hide how you feel. Expressing thyself, that's how you heal. I still remember the times when I was scared to go to sleep because the nightmares were too real. It's like every second I was close to the death. I held on to the hope that was left.
That was dope, man. This dude is real dope. I think you should definitely check for him. Chris Romero _ Chris Romero _ You could definitely see him on our page. We reposted his shit. You can find him up there. I think he's a Cypher Circuit member. Next up, we got Jim B. Dot.
Times you gotta get in your Neo mode. Feel me? Yo, it's Bar Wars. We're all force like Star Wars. 4 licks at your car door, paw fours. Run up in your bitch like it's parkour. Jump over the bed, flipping your broad raw. Mankind mentality, nigga, I'm hardcore. I sock it to them, they're ripping out their own cords. Fuck the jack, I'm on point like a cactus. Got love for you dudes, but they bars full of action. I'm a heartbreak kid, I make sweet chin music. Stone cold stunner, you can drink a beer to it. In a cypher with a loose circuit with the beat spewing. The way I murder this shit, you need to review it. I feed fuel to the fire, keep the heat brewing. I gotta silence these lambs like I eat humans. Nah, let me stop.
Yo, that dude is dope, man. That's the first time we had him up here, I'm pretty sure. Jim B. Dot. Check him out. I think he's bringing something funky fresh to the fucking equation that y'all need to fuck with. If you don't fuck with it, then I don't know what the fuck you thinking, because I think that shit was fresh, man. And I'm gonna acknowledge it. Next up, we got Low IQ.
Since I did this, what they want from the game now is straight clowns. No one got a dope sound. Pac will be ashamed of you niggas. Just keep your head down and stare at defeat. My bars are leading them you to critique a Spartan. I prey on the weak and slay them the same as the beat.
Okay. All right, fine. I think he's dope. I think you should definitely check for him. I think that anytime I see a young cat coming up doing something fresh, I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm trying to diversify the people that I get on the show since we have a lot of the same cats. I mean, you're obviously going to see people that have been on before, but I thought he was dope. I thought he was bringing something new. Up next, we got, speaking of cats that bring that fucking fire every week, MCRE at Dan, a.k.a. Daniel.
Why this bitch is fascinated with her past relationships when she would let her son starve in front of a lactating tit, faking illnesses, exaggerating it while telling the court she wants more time. When I have verbatim scripts contradicting what she's saying, Lady Justice isn't blind, she just finds every father in assassination's grip.
Dope. Definitely something I could relate to. He's talking about some stupid bitch, sounds like. How she would let her kids starve while she has a lactating tit. Don't even get me started on women, man. I'm not even going to go there. Not women. One in particular. Next up, at Gallo_Loch-Ness.
You rappers is sad, you poor souls. You got it twisted, you played out like cornrows. You never shine for real like forced gold. Your whole style dusty like you rap off-road. See me? I take short goals, achieve it, and make more notes. Cause I'm learning to grow and determined to go.
That dude is dope, man. Something about him stands out. He's just got it. He's dope to listen to. He's dope to watch. He's got energy. He says dope shit. Check him out. Gallo_Loch-Ness. Next up, we got Truth Music. What up, homie?
Nice with it, but I'm underrated. Never fought Sonny Liston, but I proclaim greatest. Rumble, young man, rumble. Stumble, young man, stumble. They only want to support you when they hear that you make it. Truthfully, I ride the beat like a symphony, and I deserve 1 million likes on this lifesaver beat.
Aight. That's what it is. Truth Music. Next up. He killed that shit. Who do we got next? Right now. This dude, I don't think I've ever had him on here before. His name is Lace_28_the_trees.
If legend never died, then I'll be revving in my Chevy. It's a race to reach the crown before us rappers end up buried. If you find a ways a ton, my rhyme book's laying heavy. Got my words stuck in your mind like it's a bullet in my semi. Cause B.I.G. leaked on California streets. But when my cousin died about a block away, nobody blinked.
That dude is dope, man. I think that's the first time we had him up here. Check him out. Check for his music. He's got a couple of other things he spit on his Instagram page. Go up there and check him out. Next up, we got your boy X-Span Hip Hop. Bang.
To this fuck, I roughly put down the groundwork. Quick punch to your guts, wipe away that smug clown smirk. Dug up all the dirt, squirt, nowhere left to run now. Tip my hat back and leave you cut down like Kung Lao. One down, and who's next, you shady buggin' tweakers? You're scum up in the gutter, I'm a rugged street sweeper.
That was fucking dope, son. That was real ill. So shout out to him, man. That's Murder the Beat for this week. And right now, we are approaching the end of today's show. But I want to let you guys know. The beat for next week, Murder the Beat. This guy is one of the winners of the Murder My Beat competition. His name is DurteBeats, D-U-R-T-E Beats. And the beat is called Earthly. What do you guys think of it? I'm going to play it right now. It go a little something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Rap is phony. Motherfucker, you don't know me. Oscar Mayer like baloney. Show me everything you saying if it's real. I don't believe the shit that come out your mouth. I bet you squeal to the pigs when I beat your ass. You just look like it. Why you acting like that? Son, I took Friken, then, and I put it in my system. I got on a low slope down like I dissed them. Fuck it. Why you acting mad stupid? Fuck it. This is really good music. You should tell your friends. You should run and tell your mama. You should go to school and tell them all that you want drama. And get your fucking jaw knocked off your fucking head. Every time I come around, motherfuckers lying dead on the floor in a puddle of piss, you dirty whore. That's it. The beat stopped. That's the beat for this fucking week. I'm going to put it at the end. Shout out to Dirty Beats. That is episode 19 of In the Cypher. Thank you for rocking with me. I am your motherfucking host at Coaslo Castro. You can follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Add me on Facebook, Philo Castro. Go to www.coaslocastro.com and check out my dick pics. One time for your mind. We out this bitch. Peace.